It is easy to feel small in Kathmandu. It's a sprawling web of streets, formed like a puddle in the dusty bowl of the Kathmandu Valley, 1400 meters high. Despite a number of high-rising buildings, there is only one location where you can feel elevated, where you can summit the city. The Boudhanath Stupa feels like a retreat, a hamlet. A population of Tibetans found refuge from the Chinese here. Now Boudhanath is the holiest Tibetan Buddhist temple outside of Tibet. Their buildings encircle and insulate the stupa. Inside, there are artifacts and craft work. They surround what can only be interpreted as the base of a mountain, for the only direction to look at it is up, and all you will see behind it is sky. The prayer flags float in the mountain breeze, the breeze which Buddha said liberates one by its touch. The stupa represents the enlightened mind. As Giuseppe Tucci said, the person who contributes to the construction, who gives, who sacrifices something of his wealth, of his person, of his very desires, makes an act of renunciation and succeeds, at least in that very moment, in putting others before himself. Around the stupa, you can see the many people who have given themselves to it selflessly. Some paint it with lime wash. The repair work from the 2015 earthquake is nearly completed. Those that work there sleep on wooden pallets in its shadow. One legend tells how selflessness led to the stupa's construction. During the reign of the Lichavi king Dharmadeva in around the 4th century, the water did not come. So the king consulted his astrologers and was told to sacrifice the most virtuous man in the kingdom for water. He instructed his son to decapitate a hooded man he would find lying near the palace that night. The prince obeyed, but was horrified to see the head of his father fly from the corpse. The only way he could undo his sins was to let a cockerel fly and build a stupa wherever it landed, which of course he did, creating a stupa over 100 meters in diameter, among the biggest in the world, and certainly the biggest in Nepal. It is fitting that the mantra of Avalokitesvara, who embodies the compassion of the Buddhas, is carved on the prayer wheels. Om Mani Padme Hum. Stupas are three-dimensional mandalas. They represent the universe as a microcosm. The symbolism could be discussed indefinitely. To summarize, the three decreasing platforms at the bottom are Earth. Beneath the dome, the square mandala, where the universe is found within. It marks the transition of the spiritual journey. The dome on top, the vase containing the treasure of the mandala, the mansion of the Buddha. The harmaka symbolizes the noble path, right view, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right endeavor, right mindfulness, and right meditative concentration. Between the eyes, the Nepalese symbol for one, unity, the path to enlightenment. It symbolizes nirvana. Buddha's eyes are all seeing, on each side of the square. The 13 steps symbolize the 13 states of Bodhisattva's ground for the enlightenment. The umbrella is considered to be the protector of three jewels, Buddha, Dharma and Sangha. The pinnacle is the symbol of the top of Mount Sumeru, king of mountains, home of the gods, in the center of the universe. This stupa projects the power of Buddha. But make no mistake, those who serve it do not do it out of fear.
Yes, I know, my brother Matti. You are missing in Nepal. You want to live in Nepal and you want to die in Nepal. I know very well that.